Okay, welcome to the tour of my lab space. Okay, so quick disclaimer, I did an excellent job of procrastinating and have not yet bought all the things I intend to buy for the lab space. So I'm going to show you what it looks like now and then talk about what I'm currently trying to buy and or will buy sometime this spring. Okay, so I thought we'd start off with my office because I assume that if you come here to be my grad student, we'll spend at least some time meeting in here, writing papers together, whatnot. So my office in lab space is in George Hall, which is next to Magruder being the main psychology building. Okay, so this is what it looks like from my desk. As you can see, the reason that I keep kind of bouncing during these talks is that I sit on a ball. It helps my back and whatnot. Don't know why I'm not offending it, but anyway, this is the view from my office looking back into George Hall. So Michael and I share this kind of shared space, and then we each have our own offices and lab spaces. And as you can see, I have a nice table for meeting at that during the pandemic, I even found that you can have, plus me, 3 other people, all nicely socially distanced for meetings. That's my little bookshelf where I keep the iPads and whatnot for assessment. So someday when I can go talk to old people again in person, we will use those to do assessment. Okay, this is the lab space. So this is one of the views. So those tables won't be there anymore. The chairs I am going to keep, those I bought new. It was part of my, so when you do hoarding research, you learn very quickly you don't want anything with fabric on it. Not that we're bringing people with hoarding disorder in here, but you never know what we're going to do someday. So anyway, everything is the like mesh stuff that you can easily wipe down. And the view from there is Old Main, which is where you would teach most of your classes. So then this is kind of like the big wall face on. So this computer and printer, I think I'm going to keep. I might end up replacing them. I'm not certain yet. But there'll be 2 desks there instead of that one longer desk. And then this is kind of the view from the back corner. Where that filing cabinet is actually going to be a bookshelf filing cabinet combination. And then this is the view out. That's actually the student union, which is important because that's where the food is, and I guess other stuff, meeting rooms or something like that. But we have a Chick-fil-A, we have maybe a Panda Express, some Cat Cora fancy thing where you can get like bowls of like grains and whatnot. Starbucks, if I haven't said that, there's like a little 7-Eleven. And most important, there is a bakery that has Mississippi State ice cream made from Mississippi State cows, which is most excellent. Michael actually told me when I was first interviewing here that you technically can't call it ice cream because the fat content is so high that it's ice butter. Since found out that's actually not true, that it is in fact ice cream, but it's a better story to say that it is ice butter. Okay. And then that's a better view of the union. So you can see it is quite close. And sometimes there's like little events and stuff out there with free food or food trucks and whatnot. Okay, and then this is the shared space again. So we have a couple of couches where you can hang out and do work or just not do work, as the case may be. And then that's looking at my office. So my office is on the left, and then Michael's office is on the right. Okay, and then this is the stuff that I'm currently trying to buy. So I'm going to have 4 desks. So I'm thinking 3 computers and then like a printer on the last one, but we'll see how it goes. I'm for certain buying 2 new computers. And that's the kind of bookshelf filing cabinet combo. And then I'm also going to get as you see here, a refrigerator and a microwave to go in that space so that you can have your snacks and stuff. I find it very important to have snacks nearby to keep me productive or happy, I guess. Productive and or happy, both. But yeah, so I'm going to buy a couple computers, maybe 3, maybe 2. We'll see how it goes. And oh yeah, last slide is I just wanted to kind of give you a sense of like where we are in reference to like the rest of campus. So like the little avatar here is kind of basically where my office is. And then so you can see like across like the little street here is the academic quad. So it's honestly, it's a nice little loop to go for a walk. And then where that far blue Poke Gym is where Allen Hall is. So there's some classes in there. I don't know if we ever teach classes in there, but it's a place. And then if you kept walking all the way far down, another like 5 minutes, you'd get to the psychology clinic. So not too far. I think it's like 10-minute walk if you're hoofing it, 15-minute walk if you're like being leisurely about it. But sometimes it's nice to get out and move around. Anyway, so that is my lab space, and I look forward to talking with y'all more.